Hello, on my other video there's been some dispute on why Eminem is my number one, so this video is hopefully going to explain why I think he is the greatest rapper of all time.
Another question, Game, what do you think of Recovery?
Classic. I love it. Yeah.
M's back?
Eminem is Eminem. If you notice in hip hop, Eminem is the only rapper that nobody ever wants a problem with, including myself, man. Eminem is like the most lyrically insane. Even when I was going at 50 and me and Dre wasn't seeing eye to eye, man, I stayed away from the white dude, because he a problem. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like Eminem, I don't think it's a rapper he won't slay, and you don't even want a war with Eminem. He crazy.
He was talking about how he was going to pick fights. If he were to come at you with like a industry beef, what would you have done?
Run. Yeah, Eminem is. You don't understand. I'm a hip hop artist, and I'm one of the biggest ones in the world. You don't want a beef with Eminem. He shreds. He shreds MCs, like, for real. And I ain't his best friend or nothing. I'm just saying I understand that he can't be seen by nobody. Jay know, everybody know. You don't mess with the white boy.
All right.
See, there was the Game saying that Eminem is one of the best lyricists of all time, which also contributes to him being one of the best rappers of all time. But next we got another rapper, Rakim, who's going to say his views on Eminem.
Eminem is nasty. Okay. I don't care what color he is. I don't care none of that, man. You know what I mean? Real artists respect real artists, man. And especially like a conscious artist that sits down to write. Mm-hmm. And when he hears another artist that sits down and does his writing, and he know, brother, nasty. You know what I mean? Regardless, you can't take nothing away from his thoughts and his pen. Okay. You know what I mean? And Emma's nasty, man. I tell people to this day, if M was black, he'd be if M was black, he'd be the next Muhammad Ali, man.
That was Rakim saying that Eminem is nasty because simply you just wouldn't want to go against him in a rap battle. Also, he says he's like Ali because Ali was on top of his game and at the top of his profession, as so is Eminem.
So we're down here on the floor with a piece of paper because a lot of people have been asking me to make some videos about songwriting and songwriting techniques, and there's a lot of techniques that I want to talk about, but the first one that I'm going to talk about today is called rhyme. Pop music is really great for studying rhyme schemes. Let's look at the Backstreet Boys, for example. Fire and Desire rhyme, so they get group A. Now we have a new set of rhymes with say and way, so we're going to give them group B. Because we finished one set of rhymes before moving on to the next one, this rhyme scheme is known as rhymed couplets. Now, rhymed couplets are really, really common in pop music, but there's another style of rhyme scheme that's also pretty common in pop music. So let's look at the Spice Girls now. I know they're your favorite. Here, smile and mile, lines 1 and 3 rhyme with each other, so they're group A. Lines 2 and 4 also rhyme, me and me. Now that's group B. We call that an identity rhyme when you rhyme a word with itself. This rhyme scheme is called through written. Now I'm sure you're probably wondering by this point, how does this apply to songwriting? Well, let's look at Every Breath You Take by The Police. After a long series of A lines, they end on a physically shorter X line that doesn't rhyme with anything in the song and really stands out. Now this is a well-documented songwriting technique to make the listener feel a little bit uncomfortable or off-kilter. A lot of people think this is a love song. It's actually not. It's actually a stalker song. And they end the phrase on a 6 minor chord to make sure you know that. Okay, so you made it through the boring stuff. Now here's the fun stuff. These are rap lyrics released by rap group Run DMC in 1986. Now, you'll notice that we're always talking about the words at the end of the line that rhyme, and this is called an end rhyme. And this is basically how very early rap worked, way up until the mid-90s. So let's skip ahead. Here's another Run DMC song from 1993. Now you'll see that the end rhymes are in fact still in place. But before we were using perfect rhymes at the end of the lines, and now we're using family rhymes, raps and hats. It's close, but it's not perfect. But now they're starting to add another element to their rhyming. In addition to the end rhyme, they're repeating vowel sounds from within the line itself. Jeans and Adidas both have a long E. Same with tough and rough. Now, believe it or not, this rhyming inside the line is called internal rhyme. So this internal rhyme technique is really what's pushing rap in a new direction nowadays. You may have heard people say that it doesn't take talent to write rap music, and I'm going to go ahead and blow that out of the water right now. I'm going to look at one of the most efficient uses of internal rhyme in rap history, the first verse of Lose Yourself by Eminem. Now you might want to take a minute and go listen to the song and then come back to this video. What I'm going to do is every time I hear a word that has the same vowel sound as another word, I'm going to put them in a column. We're going to make what we call rhyme columns. So the first line of the song is, his palms are sweaty, knees weak. We now have 3 vowel sounds to work with right off the bat. Knees and weak both share the long E sound, so they're going to share a column. Palms and arms are near rhyme, as are sweaty and heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready. And then from here it's just rapid fire. To drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's joking now. The clock's run up, time's up, over, blow. Now Eminem pulls somewhat of a fast one on you here. He just said the word blow, which I don't think is a word, but it doesn't really seem that wrong because it's preceded with all the vowel sounds that sound exactly like it. Then for the rest of the verse, he just picks two vowel sounds and alternates between them. So he takes the line snap back to reality, and he takes those sounds, and those become kind of the structure for the rest of the verse. Snap back to reality, oh there goes gravity, oh there goes rabbit, he choked, he's so mad but he. Now when you use a combination of words, mad but he, to rhyme with a single word like gravity, that's called a mosaic rhyme. Won't give up that easy, no he won't have it. He knows his whole back's to these ropes. It don't matter, he's dope. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so standing he knows, and so on and so forth. So if you go back to the first page of rhyme columns that we did, you'll notice there's almost no words in this entire song that don't rhyme with anything else. Now that's a far cry from the early days of Run DMC when you were only rhyming the ends of the lines. He rhymes almost every single word in the song.
There was a songwriter there trying to show you how Eminem writes his songs and also to show you how lyrically superior Eminem is in his songwriting. And that was the song Lose Yourself. Vibe magazine is a magazine purely on hip-hop news, and it recently had a vote on the best rapper of all time. The top four were Eminem, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Notorious B.I.G. Eminem won this vote, and over 700,000 people voted for this. This proves that Eminem is one of the most popular rappers of all time, and also seen as one of the best rappers of all time by many people. So there's a little bit of evidence to show that Eminem is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Hopefully I've swayed a few people, but if you would all check the links in the description below, I'll have links to all of the videos you saw and maybe more. So yeah, thank you for watching.